ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
It doesn't have to go away, but the more I do public transportation things, basically the more that I get car sick, the more resistant I am to getting car sick. I've never had it completely go away, but it gets a little better.
Wait, is that me?
It's very bad, yeah. I need to replace it.
Do you need some?
Just do it.
So, that's what this is. We are going to be dinner. So then
5 hours. Something light, maybe? An excuse to go eat food? Yeah, it is.
I already know where I'm going to take you.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. You understand my taste in food. It's pretty easy because it's basically your taste in food.
I mean, I wish you just a little bit.
I think it's gonna be hard with food. I think that's gonna be hard. It's so good to see. Look at the rough noodles too. It's nice to see. Yeah? Do I smell like the spray they have in the airplane? Or do I smell like hotel soap? Or do I smell like, oh, I might even smell like detergent because at one point it smelled not like me at all because I smell like all kinds of other cleaning supplies. The couple sitting next to me were so nice. No, but maybe. So we were chatting a bunch, and they're a little older, so they're retired. So they moved to Thailand after retiring, I guess.
So they can just stretch their free time.
That's my guess. Yeah. And so I think the place that they have, the conversion from pound to US is like more than $1 per pound, right? Because apparently the place they got is like really nice. Because the place that they said it was like 500,000 or 600,000 pounds for their place in Thailand. And I was like, oh shit. But I think it's a really nice location, and it's probably a decent place. Apparently it's like right next to the largest park in Bangkok. So, location. But yeah, it was cool getting to talk to them and kind of hear about their lives in Bangkok. Apparently they don't like markets, and I'm like, well, that's a shame because there's so many markets in Thailand. But he goes rock climbing, so it's a climbing gym, and he does it for several hours a day. Apparently, they go on long walks. They said that apparently you can do a route. It's like a large park next to another medium-sized park, and the loop is like 10 kilometers. So it would actually be really nice for climbing.
So that's where you want to take the place. That's like, yeah.
At least have more green nearby. Yeah. Yep. So they go on walks and stuff.
So you put it on the side. You just pick it up.
They just collect it. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, so you can do it, and it's free.
That's so nice.
You can buy it at people order it, like they say don't
Is it? I've never borrowed it.
use it because like sometimes it's so expensive. It's like that's why I like it in here. Like it's free.
I do think there's a mentality of because someone's going to come by and pick it up, people are less likely to steal. That's one aspect. I think there's many. I think that's one.
You can see that people just leave it on the side, and then it's like someone that's going to like glitches, and it's never going to be like so many that it's like someone's dedicated. Their job is to just make it.
Yep. There was another thing. I asked about what they did like visa stuff coming to Thailand. Apparently they have a return visa, so there's a couple ways. There's a few ways you can do it. One of them is like you have certain investment accounts that you move over to. Yeah, another one is that you just park a certain amount of money in a bank account, and that's it. But it's actually quite small. It's like 25 or 35 in US. And I mean, I don't. This is all based off of the one person, so I don't want to do it myself. But he said it like it was a decent amount of money, and I'm like. But he's also the same person who had money in his place, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But because if you keep that's true. Yeah, because maybe it's just the fact that it's opportunity cost.
It's like it's not fantastic.
Like this is money that isn't earned in any way. Yeah.
Can you use it? I can't at least.
I don't know. I'd be curious. Probably put it in something. So interesting. No, it's fine. Only once.
Might be interesting.
Yeah, it's very touristy thing to do in my head. Yeah.
I mean, like, especially this because I know
Yeah.
like,
Way more touristy. I know. Oh, have you been chilly here at all? Have you been chilly here at all? I was gonna say you're coming from New York, so.
it was 30 degrees.
Right. There's actually similar temperature and there's a little bit warmer, but not much. And see how you see that there was a lot of rain.
This is the you see stuff.
No, I haven't seen any videos or pictures or
Yeah,
anything.
I think it should be.
Okay. Yeah, but I've heard that some people had to like evacuate and stuff because it was scheduled.
歡迎莅臨香港，多謝選擇城巴機場快線 A12號線前往香港島、小西灣、藍灣半島。本班車將途經北角、太古城、筲箕灣同柴灣，而隔離市區第一個巴士站嘅車程。 約為30分鐘。
So
請安坐欣賞沿途景色。稍後我哋會播放落車站嘅位置資料。請小心看管你嘅財物。祝旅途愉快。
Welcome to Hong Kong. Thank you for travelling with City Flyer Route A12, bound for CSI-1 Island Resort on the Hong Kong Island via North Point, Tai Kwun, Shau Kei-1 and Chai-1. We are about 30 minutes from the first stop in the city. Please sit back, relax and enjoy the scenery. We will broadcast the location information of the bus stops as we proceed. Please make sure your personal belongings are secured. We hope you a pleasant journey.
歡迎莅臨香港，謝謝選乘城巴機場快線第 A12 路前往香港島、小西灣、藍灣半島。本班車將途經北角、太古城、筲箕灣和柴灣。現在離市區第一個車站的車程約為30分鐘，請安坐欣賞沿途景色。稍後我們會播放下車站的位置資料，請小心看管您的財物。祝您旅途愉快。
say about my shoulder. When I originally just looked at it several years ago, I remember it basically consistently popping. Like whenever I went, it kind of just like rotated my shoulder and happened for like a couple of years until I finally stopped. And now it wasn't at first, but at first it also felt kind of like something was still fixed. And then yesterday morning, I had that time where it almost dislocated again, and it felt like it was like pulled out of the back end. So like didn't dislocate, but it like I think it separated from my socket just from separation.
下一站港珠澳大橋香港口岸。
Next stop, Hong Kong's Impine Bridge, Hong Kong Port.
下一站港珠澳大橋香港口岸。
nicer. Well, that's true. Now this is much better. And as somebody that's on motion sickness, this is much easier. Much, much easier.
It's cheaper to do this actually.
坐後邊咧係。
把位啊！哎呀！一都有位，一都有，二都有位。
It's so interesting. When I was in visitor immigration, it was only 8% from which makes sense. So I was surprised.
下一站青嶼幹線巴士轉乘站，
Next stop, Lantau bus interchange.
下一站青嶼幹線巴士轉乘站，前往迪士尼樂園。請喺呢個站轉乘 R8號線。使用八達通卡嘅乘客可獲免費轉乘優惠。
For Disneyland, please change to route R8 at the stop. Free interchange is offered to passengers paying by Octopus card.
前往迪士尼乐园，请在此站转乘R8号线。使用八达通卡的乘客可获免费转乘优惠。城巴機場快線車隊上設有免費無線上網服務，乘客可透過個人移動裝置進行連線。
Passengers can enjoy free Wi-Fi service on City Flyer with your mobile devices.
城巴机场快线车队上设有免费无线上网服务，乘客可透过个人移动装置进行连线。
To like you order it's like 100
真有錢。發大橋，
I have to look at it.
我都翻大橋。
啊？
我都係翻大橋。
去遠珠啊？
The other way around. If it's 100. Slightly cheaper. Not much cheaper. That's fine. That's fine. I've been in Seattle, New York. I know. That was, to be fair, there were places that was cheapest without it being a third world country. That's fine. I don't know that one. The person that I spent time calling is with me for 2 weeks. I was asking how much, because they do this basic. Basic. And it's like
So we can for the 把沙全部上去看看。We can just because they have the picture.
Inside.
Which one stands for? Let's go check. Even if it's not that good, then we touch it, we scratch it a little bit. Who cares? And it's like, I think even the first place results is to start with that. We can look at directly like the points. But I yeah, take advantage. The last one was taken was definitely a full series. Oh, the one I have on was ones too. Yeah, the last one I think back on the first
東江城巴開篷巴士帶你俯瞰香港島及九龍著名嘅地標，隨上隨下，多條路線，輕鬆規劃專屬行程，深度暢遊香港，獨有嘅城市魅力同人氣打卡點，立即選購城巴全港遊，即可不限次數地乘搭城巴嘅350幾條路線，連接機場、港珠澳、深圳灣、蓮塘口岸，開啟遊港新體驗。更多資訊請查閱城巴 App 或者網頁。
Welcome to Hong Kong. Hop aboard the HK City Sightseeing Open-Top Bus for an unforgettable ride high above the vibrant streets of Hong Kong Island and Kowloon. Explore iconic landmarks, including Victoria Harbour, Avenue of Stars, West Kowloon Cultural District, Mongkok, Temple Street, Stanley, and more attractions with our hop-on, hop-off service. Get the HK Dayrider Pass for unlimited rides on over 350 city bus routes, connecting Hong Kong International Airport or HK Zhuhai Macau Bridge, HK Port, and the city. Check out the City Bus app or website for more details. Have a delightful trip with City Bus.
来香港总要体验一次落日飞车吧！观光城巴，开篷巴士带你俯瞰香港岛及九龙著名的地标。观光城巴落日飞车，随上随下多条路线，深度畅游香港，包括维多利亚港、西九文化区、旺角油麻地、赤柱山道天桥及坚尼地城等热门景点。立即选购城巴全港游，即可不限次数乘搭城巴的350多条路线，连接机场、港珠澳、深圳湾及莲塘口岸，开启游港新体验。关注小红书官光城巴 City Bus、Hack 及微信小程序城巴商城，解锁更多攻略。
But it gives, as an example, I Like they don't have to be happy in their lives or in their day. There's just a certain amount of friendliness that's baked in.
I just watch it. It's like we have everyone on different side of the road. So
Yeah.
we can see that.
It's the same as in Thailand.
And then you can also see his to pay and everybody is in different points. So that way
下一站青嶼幹線巴士轉乘站，
Next stop, Lantau Link Bus Interchange.
下一站青嶼幹線巴士轉乘站。前往迪士尼樂園，請喺呢個站轉乘 R8號線。使用八達通卡嘅乘客可獲免費轉乘優惠。
sounds like it'll be funny.
For Disneyland, please change to route R8 at the stop. Change is offered to passengers paying by Octopus card.
前往迪士尼乐园，请在此站转乘 R8号线。使用八达通卡的乘客可获免费转乘优惠。
Yeah, I know this is pretty slow. Or maybe one or which came first? I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know, but I suspect that aspect of the helps to interest me.
下一站西區海底隧道巴士轉乘站，香港嘉寶橋酒店、香港麗思卡爾頓酒店、元芳環球貿易廣場、九龍站。
Next stop, Western Harbour Crossing Bus Interchange. W Hotels Hong Kong. The Ritz-Carlton, Elements, International Commerce Centre, Kowloon Station.
下一站西区海底隧道巴士转乘站，香港 W 酒店、香港丽思卡尔顿酒店、元芳環球貿易廣場、九龍站。
Full story.
前往 M 家博物館、香港故宮文化博物館及西九文化區嘅乘客，請喺呢個站落車。
Passengers for M Plus Museum, Hong Kong Forest Museum and West Kowloon Cultural District. Please alight at this stop.
前往 M 家博物館、香港故宮文化博物館及西九文化區的乘客，請在此站下車。
Man, like that's what, you know, it's so colorful.
請妥善放置你嘅行李，以避免行李喺行車時滑動。
To prevent your luggage from sliding while the bus is in motion, please put them securely.
请妥善放置您的行李箱，以避免行李箱在行车时滑动。
But this is all bridges.
Yeah,
請沿途小心看管你嘅財物，等待巴士停定後再離開座位，並緊記起落車時攜帶你嘅行李。
Conversations, it's really weird. But you'll see that it's
港岛的南面风景优美。您可以在中环交易广场巴士总站搭乘我们城巴的双层巴士前往，车程只需要30分钟。往山顶请搭乘山顶探索坊第15路，往赤柱和浅水湾请搭乘第260路，往香港仔请搭乘第70或71路。
The Peak is a southern part of Hong Kong Island owned beauty scene. If you would like to travel there, please choose our city bus double-decker from Central Exchange Square Bus Terminus. For travelling to the Peak, please take Peak Explorer Route 15. For travelling to Stanley and Repulse Bay, please take Route 260. For travelling to Aberdeen, please take Route 70 or 70P. The journey times will only take around 30 minutes.
She didn't. some occasional things you can see, and that there's the excitement of meeting someone new, this is something very different. It is a very, very different experience, and it's been really cool. Yeah, you and I need to get energized in very different ways. There's a reason that I've been on a lot of first dances because since it's within reason, it is energizing. Yes. It sounds really energizing. More than I realized, like, that one feel that interaction with them, like, you would really did, so it would be kind of bad for the rest of the day. So I think if I had those very often, thankfully, it would bring
巴士即將進入市區，請留意車站及酒店名稱廣播，並沿途小心看管你嘅財物。如要落車，請喺到站前按鐘一次，等待巴士停定後再離開座位，並緊記喺落車時攜帶你的行李。多謝選擇城巴機場快線，希望可以再次為你服務。
You will soon be arriving at the city. Please pay attention to the bus stop and hotel names announcements and make sure your personal belongings are secured. If you wish to alight, please ring the bell once before the stop. Do not leave your seat until the coach has stopped and take all your luggage when alighting. Thank you for choosing City Flyer. We hope to be serving you again soon.
巴士即将进入市区，请留意车站及酒店名称广播，并沿途小心看管您的财物。如要下车，请在到站前按铃一次，等待巴士停稳后才离开座位，并谨记于下车时携带你的行李。谢谢选乘城巴机场快线，希望可以在此为您服务。
下一站西區海底隧道巴士轉乘站，香港 W 酒店、香港麗思卡爾頓酒店、元芳環球貿易廣場、九龍站。
Next stop, Western Harbour Crossing Bus Interchange. W Hotels Hong Kong, the Ritz-Carlton, Elements, International Commerce Centre, Kowloon Station.
下一站西区海底隧道巴士转乘站，香港 W 酒店、香港丽思卡尔顿酒店、元芳環球貿易廣場、九龍站。
前往國家博物館、香港故宮文化博物館及西九文化區嘅乘客，請喺呢個站落車。
Passengers for M Plus Museum, Hong Kong Art Museum and West Kowloon Cultural District. Please alight at this stop.
前往 M 加博物馆、香港故宫文化博物馆及西九文化区的乘客，请在此站下车。
I would be curious to check it out compared to the icons It's also just a big Asian hall and a huge start gathering. Well, it was a little bit between these two zones, right? Get a few minutes. This has to go down a little bit and come back. So remember, she was doing all of it, and then finally pushed over the edge.
下一站球巷街，香港維港海域上水酒店，亦必是香港北角酒店、香港越秀雅思國服務公寓、北角碼頭。
Next stop, Hong Street, Hyatt-centric Victoria Harbour, Hong Kong. Ibis Hong Kong North Point, is Hot North Point, Hong Kong, North Point Ferry Pier.
下一站，琴行街香港维港海悦上翠酒店、怡碧斯香港北角酒店、香港越秀雅诗阁服務公寓、北角碼頭。
It's
進一步延長服務時間及加密班次，來往香港大學、瑪麗醫院、數碼港更方便。詳情請參閱城巴 App 或網頁。
She's not that bad. That's what I'm saying. It's like I think so too. It's so hard to hear it. Same time,
持分開管理的財物，等待巴士停後再離開座位，並等到主落車時為介意的行李。Please make sure that all belongings are secure. Do not leave in the coach or stop to take all your luggage on arrival. 请沿途小心看管您的财物，等待巴士停进后才离开座位，并谨记于下车时携带你的行李。
Because I'm gonna have to prove I'm catching your hand and you fall and catch myself in my hand. It won't be as good.
巷街。香港維港海上水酒店，而別是香港北角酒店、香港越秀雅詩閣服務公寓、北角碼頭。
Next stop, Kam Hong Street, Hyatt-centric Victoria Harbour, Hong Kong. Ibis Hong Kong North Point, Ascot North Point, Hong Kong. North Point Ferry Pier.
下一站，琴行街香港维港凯悦上翠酒店、怡碧斯香港北角酒店、香港越秀雅诗阁服务公寓、北角码头。
下一站電照街。
Next stop, Tinshu Street.
下一站电照街。
健康村。
Next stop, Healthy Village.
下一站健康村。
請沿途小心看管你嘅財物，等待巴士停定後再離開座位，並緊記起落車時攜帶你嘅行李。Please make sure your personal belongings are secured. Do not leave your seat until the coach has stopped and take all your luggage while alighting.
请沿途小心看管您的财物，等待巴士停定后才离开座位，并谨记于下车时携带你的行李。
銀川北角海逸酒店。
Next stop, Modern Housing Estate, Harbour Plaza, North Point.
下一站模范村北角海怡酒店。
下一站北角官立小學，鰂魚涌站。
Next stop, North Point Government Primary School, Quarry Bay Station.
下一站北角湾立小学贼鱼冲站。
下一站新歸園太古坊。
Next stop, Sunny Gardens, Taikoo Place.
下一站新威园太古坊。
站惠安苑。
Next stop, Westlands Gardens.
下一站惠安苑。
太古城中心、東嶼酒店、康山花園。
Next stop, City Plaza, East Hotel, Cornhill Gardens.
下一站太古城中心、东屿酒店、康山花园。
請沿途小心看管你嘅財物，等待巴士停定後再離開座位，並緊記起落車時攜帶你嘅行李。
Please make sure your personal belongings are secured. Do not leave your seat until the coach has stopped to take all your luggage on an item.
请沿途小心看管您的财物，等待巴士停定后才离开座位，并谨记于下车时携带你的行李。
下一站泰安樓西灣河站。
Next stop, Tower Building, Toronto Station.
下一站泰安楼西湾河站。
你沿途小心看管你嘅財物，等待巴士停定後再離開座位，並緊記起落車時攜帶你嘅行李。
Please make sure your personal belongings are secured. Do not leave your seat until the coach has stopped to take all your luggage when alighting.
请沿途小心看管您的财物，等待巴士停定后才离开座位，并谨记于下车时携带你的行李。
Next stop, Woodland Street.
下一站海淀街。
寫乜嘅？
下一站愛秩序灣道。
Next stop, Aldrich Bay Road.
下一站爱知旭湾道。
下一站南康街。
Next stop, Main High Street.
下一站南康街。
下一站阿公南道香島。
Next stop, Akangarm Road, Island Garden.
下一站阿公盐道香岛。
对啊，
因为现在是法律。
哇，谁一定要白色？谁一定是我们的白色？房价的话，
請沿途小心看管你嘅財物，等待巴士停定後再離開座位，並謹記起落車時攜帶自己行李。
Please make sure your personal belongings are secured. Do not leave your seat until the coach has stopped and take all your luggage when alighting.
请沿途小心看管您的财物，等待巴士停定后才离开座位，并谨记于下车时携带你的行李。
鯉魚門公園。
Next stop, Lady Union Park.
下一站鲤鱼门公园。
下一站東區醫院、興民村、樂聚台。
Next stop, Eastern Hospital, Hingman Estate, Neptune Terrace.
下一站东区医院、新民村、乐翠台。
Next stop, Helen Court.
下一站高威阁。
下一站康民街、興華二村。
Next stop, Hongman Street, Linwatu Estate.
下一站康民街、新房2村。
追到架車會。
下一站興華村興翠樓。
Next stop, Kintrain House, Linway Estate.
下一站新华村新翠楼。
下一站興華村翠華樓。
Next stop, Sherpa House, Linway Estate.
下一站新华村卓华楼。
將嘢攞落下潮州會。
一站青年廣場 Y 旅社環作村。
Next stop, Youth Square, Wyloft, Wandsworth Estate.
下一站青年广场 Y 旅社环翠村。
下一站義泰街永利中心。
Next stop, Yitai Street, Winner Centre.
下一站怡泰街永利中心。
下一站漁灣村。
Next stop, Yuan Estate.
下一站渔灣村。
下一站長安街富城閣秩序院。
Next stop, Chingon Street, Fushing Court, Ditsui Court.
下一站长安街富城阁叠翠苑。
請沿途小心看管你嘅財物，等待巴士停定後再離開座位，並緊記起落車時攜帶你嘅行李。
Please make sure your personal belongings are secured. Do not leave your seat until the coach has stopped and take all your luggage when alighting.
请沿途小心看管您的财物，等待巴士停定后才离开座位，并谨记于下车时携带你的行李。
咁而家點先？呢個要 check 啦。
欣花園、小西灣村。
Next stop, Harmony Garden, 小西灣 Estate.
下一站复兴花园小西湾村。
做埋先好俾佢出。係啊，盡量趁佢而家喺醫院度可以出啦，唔係醫生隔離幫我做咗先。睇車啱㗎啦。自己嘅應該要自己點同辛苦啦。如果唔係點會自己去食緊
下一站匯怡花園佳聚苑。
Next stop, Cheerful Garden, Cursory Court.
下一站富怡花园嘉穗苑。
下一站富景花園。
Next stop, Hillview Garden.
下一站富锦花园。
咁你去睇下先啦，我一陣間夜啲打俾你聽，10點鐘啦，拜拜。喂？
下一站小西灣藍灣半島。
Next stop, 小西灣 Island Resort.
下一站小西湾蓝湾半岛。
請沿途小心看管你嘅財物，等待巴士停定後再離開座位，並謹記起落車時攜帶你嘅行李。
Please make sure your personal belongings are secured. Do not leave your seat until the coach has stopped and take all your luggage when alighting.
请沿途小心看管您的财物，等待巴士停定后才离开座位，并谨记于下车时携带你的行李。
我哋已經到達終點站，落車時請緊記攜帶你嘅隨身物品。多謝選搭城巴，拜拜。
We have arrived at the terminus. Please make sure all your personal belongings are with you when alighting.